Man, it is only episode 3 of the Swordsmith Village arc in Demon Slayer, and everything's already popping off like crazy. You know, in the beginning, things were all nice, it was cute. It's like, okay, you know, this sword. The fact that I saw last season in Entertainment District, you know, it's like, all right, it took some moments to get to the high points and the fights and stuff. So I wasn't, you know, I was waiting for it, just waiting for the next episodes. It's like, okay, we're starting to build something here. Who knew that we get a training arc in episode 2, and then episode 3 is when we get some serious fighting in. I mean, the upper ranks have already showed up and showed out and already on a killing spree, and Tanjiro's already in the middle of fighting, and the Mist Hashira's in the middle of fighting. It's like, this is crazy. It is crazy how everything's already popping off like this. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. These upper ranks are cheating. These upper ranks are cheating. And I thought about this. I'm like, the whole point of the Demon Slayer crew is to cut off demon heads. So of course, the whole show, you're like, all right, you cut off the demon's head, they die, game over for that demon. And then, you know, you survive to see another battle. But we're finding out these upper ranks are like, yeah, you cut off the head, but there is a asterisk next to it. So it's like, you gotta go down to the bottom and read the footnote and be like, yeah, cutting off head may not lead to death. That's essentially what is happening with these upper ranks. You think you got something going, you know, Entertainment District, it's like, all right, we cut off the girl's head, all right, cool. Oops, there's another demon inside that demon. So of course this one, you're like, all right, we'll cut off his head like normal. Oops, cutting off his head actually makes him stronger and not the way to kill this guy. So these upper ranks, cheating, absolute cheating. But of course, that's what makes them really strong, because you gotta think outside the box. There's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. In this case, it's more than one way to destroy the upper ranks. We got this upper rank that looked like he was one of the weakest ones because he was all fearful. He literally walked into Tanjiro and them, but of course makes sense because his ability only works if his head gets chopped off. So thus, that's the reason why he ran. He didn't even ran. He just kind of opened the door slowly and just walked, and just crawled on in and wanted them to kill him. So we're getting into the thick of things already. A few things about this episode that actually stood out. One, we have the cute Nezuko moments, because Nezuko being cute is always funny. And like I said in the reaction, Demon Slayer does a really good job of melding comedy with some great action and fight scenes. So we had our comedic moments that are actually really cute, really funny. And of course we had Nezuko popping off with her ability that she learned in Entertainment arc, already getting strong, but Tanjiro did stop her from evolving even further because he didn't want her to go in a frenzy. Another thing is we saw the Mist Hashira use some of his abilities, and it's mighty nice to see these Hashiras do their different forms and abilities. And the art on this one was actually really nice. The way they did the whole mist-like area, like it was almost like calligraphy. Pretty good art style. I had to give it to the studio. They know what they're doing. And finally, Tanjiro, my man, is getting smarter and smarter. Like, he figured out the strength of this upper rank demon is. Just from observing it, he knew that, hey, they want you to chop off their heads. And of course, is telling his teammates, they're like, don't chop off their heads. They get stronger and younger, which led me to believe, like, so what? What happens if you keep chopping off their heads? Are you gonna have a whole village of baby demons or something just running around until they're prepubescent? It's like, how are you gonna take care of this? Overall, this was actually a really amazing episode. This is only episode 3. I cannot believe that all of this is happening in episode 3. It really floors me that we're already getting into the thick of things already. We got Nezuko powering up literally in the middle of being cute. She's like just strengthening up to fight. But that one scene when the demon just kind of comes in and everyone's just kind of bewildered, like, where did he come from? And then everyone is trying to grab their swords and she's trying to power up. There's got to be a lot that's going to be happening this season, because sit in, strap in, put on your seatbelt, whatever you got. This is gonna be an explosive season. I'm looking forward to it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, because oh man, I can't wait. I'll be there for it. And you'll definitely find my reviews for it as well. So make sure you guys like the video, make sure you guys subscribe, because we're definitely gonna get into this full throttle for the next few weeks. I'm looking forward to it. But make sure you guys take care of yourselves. Be safe, and Lord willing, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Make sure to check out the extra content on our Patreon page, and thanks to our current patrons.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.